Physicians are financially overwhelmed because we have demanding careers, both physically and emotionally, and we don't have time to dedicate to knowing about our finances. There's this guilt associated with knowing that we have to learn about our finances and understanding that our finances and our investments should be working for us while we're busy at our practice, but we just don't have the time to do the proper research, and then we feel guilty about not doing that. We're left uncertain about if we have enough or we're working hard enough in retirement. We feel guilty about how much we're spending because we don't know if we have enough money to spend. And so what do? We work harder. When we work harder, we get more burnt out. We have less time to dedicate to our family and even less time to even think about finances, which then perpetuates this cycle of us feeling more guilty about spending, more insecure about how much we're saving, and making us more stressed and frustrated because we don't know how much longer we have to work to retire comfortably in our later years. The feeling of when we're going to retire just seems to get pushed out further and further. And many of us don't even know when we can retire. If we don't have a goal in mind, or if we can't see that light at the end of the tunnel, it really puts a big damper on the enjoyment that we used to feel when we practiced medicine as early career physicians. All of a sudden now, our careers in medicine is more based on financial success rather than the actual personal fulfillment that we get from practicing medicine ourselves. But if we have the right alignment in place, we understand what we need to do and build a proper foundation for wealth generation, then we can return back to a better practice of medicine and not feel so financially constrained. I was at the peak of my burnout. I was working constantly at my radiology practice. I always accept an offer to locum or to work extra shifts because I simply didn't know if we were comfortable enough and secure enough for me to retire at 65. I decided that I needed a vacation. And even when we took the vacation, I felt guilty for booking premium economy because I didn't know if we could afford it. But I booked the premium economy anyway. And instead of enjoying that time with a little bit of extra room and space, I felt guilty that I spent all that money doing it when I could have been saving it and investing it. So I just said to myself, well, when I get home from vacation, I'll just work harder. And what that ended up doing is I felt less relaxed on vacation because I knew that I just had to work harder to pay for that vacation when I got home. This is how I dealt with financial overwhelm. What I recognized, I didn't have enough time or interest to learn everything that I needed to know about wealth building effectively. What I needed to know is how to find the right people with the right expertise to help me build. If I could find the right resources, then they could work in the background to make sure that I was in the right investments, that I had the right vehicles, and that they had an overarching view of my wealth so that if the government came and changed the tax rules, that we knew how to pivot effectively and that my retirement age at 60 was going to be protected. I also took a deeper dive into finances because I'm interested in it, and that is actually in part how ElevateMD evolved. What I want to do is break the cycle of financial overwhelm and help doctors find a faster path to be able to get the expertise and the resources that they need to achieve financial freedom. I established ElevateMD because I wanted to find a resource that was quick and easy and understood my pain points that I experienced in the financial industry. I don't have a formal financial education, and I'm a busy professional with a family that I need to take care of. So where am I going to find the time and energy to dedicate to finances? What I needed was a trusted resource where I could find the information relevant to the busy physician circumstance so that I could get on the right track quickly and build a foundation of wealth so that I could retire comfortably in my 60s. ElevateMD is an educational platform where busy, high net worth physicians can find the right and relevant information that they need to build wealth effectively and efficiently. I don't pretend to know everything about finances, but what I help to do is educate you and give you the right information you need to find the right tools and professionals to help you build the wealth that you want and deserve. ElevateMD helps high net worth physicians with financial overwhelm by delivering relevant information in really clean and simple, digestible bites. Because I recognize that the vast majority of us don't have a formal financial education, I approach teaching finances from a layperson's perspective and from myself, a busy physician's perspective. And what that allows me to do is integrate, synthesize, and compact the information that you need into a curated list of videos, resources, informational sessions, and give webinars and conferences so that you're not spending a lot of time finding the right tools that you need to build wealth effectively and appropriately. I wanted to kind of cut down that noise to make sure that you're building your wealth optimally and with confidence. So you can always reach me at GenheeSo.com, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. I find really effective and meaningful conversations are generated from in-person events. And what's really worked for some physicians is having a group discussion over a dinner with your medical practice group where we can really talk about going into a deep dive specific to your demographic and helping you find the right resources and information that you need to make informed decisions. ElevateMD is really about helping you make informed choices. I don't think that there's one specific pathway to success that works for every physician. What ElevateMD endeavors to do is to provide the high net worth physician choices so that they can make informed decisions and find the right way that works for them to build wealth effectively. I don't ever think for a minute that there is one right pathway to success. I think that there are many different pathways to success, and I think that we're able to find that right path if we know the choices that we have. How can the busy high net worth physician make the right choices if we don't know what the right choices are? So what ElevateMD endeavors to do is provide choices for you so that you can make an informed decision and find the right wealth building pathway for you and your family. If you're ready to achieve financial freedom, visit my website at GenheeSo.com, and I'll see you in the next video.